Hi, my name is Henry Lutke,
I'm Peter Fider.
I'm Richard M.
and we'd like to talk to you about our ideas for the future of the MarsOne program from the students of Marquette University High School. We thought it'd be interesting to see what the youth of our school thought would be most important for the future colonization of Mars. First, we thought about how the people living there would be affected during the MarsOne program.
We figured that the astronauts would need two main things to keep them healthy and happy. First, they'd need to be kept physically fit, and second, they'd need to be kept mentally fit. For physically fit, that would be like keeping a doctor around. So if one of them got injured, they could be taken care of. Or also if one of them got sick, they could be taken care of. Another thing that they'd need to do is exercise for like 2 hours a day, because they'd need to be able to, if put in a strenuous situation, actually move and get around and function. And keeping yourself physically fit will do that. Second, for mentally fit, one of the main things we came up with was making sure that they didn't actually feel like they were in a enclosed, tiny area with only 3 other people. So keeping them in contact with people back on Earth, so their family, their friends, would be very important. Now you could do this through Skype or something like that, but just keeping them in contact would be very important. Also, recreation, so entertainment, things like games, video games, movies, stuff like that would be really important to keeping them not focused on, if I go outside, I'm going to die. Keeping them focused on, oh, look at what I have here. Look at what I can do.
Good. We also thought about how these people would govern themselves, who would lead them, who would take orders, and who would give them. This was probably one of the most interesting aspects we thought of, and probably the most difficult to come up with. And
Well, first we thought for the first crew that would go there, in any large decisions that would be made, every person would have a single vote, but the captain of the crew, which would have been predetermined before the launch, would have 2 votes instead of 1. And then as you have more crews, like probably 2 or 3 more crews, it would be the same system. Captains have 2 votes, everyone else has 1 vote. And then later on, as you get larger numbers of people, like closer to 30 or 40 people, you would have like a triumvirate of 3 leaders that are voted upon by everyone else, and they make judgments and decisions for the best interests of the colony. And then as you get even larger population, there would eventually be like a parliamentary system, which would be like a republic in a way, where it's representatives from all over the colony that are chosen upon from different areas, and then they all work together for the best of the community.
And then we thought about what these people on Mars would be doing, what research they would be conducting, and we figured before they could go on the epic search for life, they would have to first finance this trip. They would look for resources to both sustain their colony and to make this trip profitable for the MarsOne program. So they'd look for potential resource excavation sites. If they could gather these resources, that'd be excellent. Once that is done, they could start going on the search for life. They could explore. They will have rovers there. They will have spacesuits, but they can start exploring. And third, in the very long term, we would hopefully be able to terraform Mars and make it habitable for life that we know it on Earth.
Unaided by technology.
Yes. So those are our ideas, but we want to hear yours, the world's. We are the MarsOne generation. This is really far off. This is the future. This is speculation, but we're going to be the people who are going to Mars. So let's hear what you have to say. You can hopefully post a video response. We'd love to see you guys. Otherwise, you could talk to us via Skype. We'll have a schedule up soon on the wiki. Thank you and goodbye.